Welcome into the latest edition of ESPN FC. I'm Dan Thomas, joined by Craig Burley and Stevie Nicol here in the studio. We also welcome, from France, Frank Leboeuf is here. Not a lot happening today, so where should we start today's show? Let's start with Craig being wrong, shall we? As Cristiano Ronaldo has been tearing it up for Portugal. When you take a look at three of the biggest stars in the world of soccer, we'll talk about Messi and Neymar later. But Ronaldo, scoring goals for fun, helping Roberto Martinez to a perfect start to his tenure as Portuguese coach, and, of course, helping his side qualify for the Euros. Craig, you said they should ditch him.
Yeah, qualifiers.
Well, still, you can only beat what's in front of you, can't you?
Qualifiers. The same qualifiers that England go into every year. And you're absolutely right. It is a quiet day today for dredging this up.
I don't think it's dredging, is it?
Well, listen.
He hasn't been the hindrance that maybe you expected him to be.
No, I didn't say it was going to be a hindrance. I said moving forward, and that's what you have to do. Remind me what happened to him at the World Cup.
But he's reinvented himself now.
Remind me what
he's reinvented himself. He's ready to play.
Remind me what happened to him at the World Cup. He was so bad, he was such a hindrance that he had to be dropped for the lad that's now at PSG. And then the whole story was Cristiano Ronaldo. These qualifiers are absolutely, for the main part, guff. The major teams, even Spain, could go and give Scotland and Norway a lap of a start, right? France will get there in a canter. Spain have got there pretty comfortably. They'll all get there pretty comfortably, apart from Italy, who are shooting themselves in the foot every time a qualification comes along at the moment. So I'm not surprised Cristiano Ronaldo is scoring goals in qualifiers. But wait till we see when he gets to play the elite teams at the tournament if he's a problem again for Roberto Martinez. So no, I am not wrong.
Stephen, has he surprised you?
Not really, no.
Oh.
Well, he's going to score goals playing for Portugal in the qualifiers.
Right.
I mean, if you want to just go by he scored some goals, then OK. But if you actually watch him, some of the things he does are so un-Ronaldo, falling over the ball. Some of the shots he has are just embarrassingly off time and off target. So it depends. It depends what little bit of clips. It's like scouting on video. I've seen so many world beaters on video of all the best bits, and then when you get them, somehow these best bits turn into once in a blue moon. So I'm sorry. Is he scoring goals in the qualifiers? Yes, but realistically, again, Craig's argument, in my opinion, is actually pretty spot on. When it mattered the most in the World Cup, it couldn't be relied upon. So I'm afraid I'm going to go with that.
Frank, could you give Ronaldo a little more love?
I would love to. I think it's great what he does, and if he enjoys, good for him and for his fans. But yeah, I'm with the guy. You have to be realistic. You have to check who are the opponents and the level of them, and if it's not an easy task for any big countries. And Portugal is a big country of football with lots of talents, and Ronaldo is helped also by the quality of his teammates. Who they face is quite an easy run, like it's easy for England, or it's going to be easy for France. It's only when you're going to get the tournament that you're going to really see how Ronaldo is, and if he's still, as the fans think, at the same level.
Let's see the mighty teams he's been scoring
Here we go,
against.
waiting for this list.
Starting from the bottom up.
Let's wait for this.
Starting from the bottom up, you did ask for it. Liechtenstein, no points.
Isn't it Liechtenstein?
Well,
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong again.
Well, to be fair, two different countries. Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Right.
Iceland.
There you are. Did well before, didn't they?
Once mighty Iceland. This gets bigger. Yeah, they're not clapping anymore, are they? Hey.
Oh, those are the days. Hey, Roy Hodgson.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey,
Rooney.
I tell you what. I tell you how good this group is that Portugal are in. Luxembourg are in third.
There you go.
Oh.
Right. Only just behind the mighty Slovakia. Take that, Ronaldo fan.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God. We could score goals in that group. I tell you what.
So what does this mean for next summer? Like, Roberto Martinez isn't going to drop him, is he? He's going to play.
Listen. Roberto Martinez, we're talking about the man. Shall I go over my Eden Hazard?
He didn't have to go. But it's a perfect record so far he's had since he's taken over.
Hazard?
Yeah, no, Roberto Martinez.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, reading out those teams in the group, I would imagine so. Look, it'll only be a problem when it becomes a problem.
Right.
And it's no different in some respect. Well, it is in a sense that Eden Hazard was a big player for Germany, but not, Ronaldo's out the ballpark in terms of, but the last coach of Portugal who stuck with him a long time, dropped him for Ramos in the World Cup because they were searching for results. So it'll only be a problem if it becomes a problem, but I don't think he's got the stomach to leave him out.
Right.
Even if Portugal are struggling, somebody else is going to cop for the blame. It's not going to be Ronaldo under this manager.
So why on yesterday's show, when Messi was scoring, Stevie, were we so complimentary about him? And here we are being critical of Ronaldo today.
Well, because the goals he scored and the things he was doing in the game are the things he was doing 10, 15 years ago. It's really that straightforward. He wasn't falling over it. He wasn't sticking it 20 yards wide. He wasn't hitting walls with free kicks. He did things in that game that we saw that he was doing 10 and 15 years ago. That's the difference.
No. Did you really have a discussion? Did you really ask that question about the difference?
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's utterly stupid.
Go on.
Why are we talking? I'll tell you, and this is very simple. Why are we talking about Ronaldo in this sense and Messi in a different way? Because I've just talked about Cristiano Ronaldo at the last World Cup was a problem for Portugal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Lionel Messi was not a problem for Argentina.
Hot take.
He was the hub of everything that they did well, so he did not need dropping, right? Nobody was going around Argentina or the rest of the world going,
What do we do here?
what's he going to do with Messi because he's a problem? And that's the difference. One of them was still able to really carry his team and the other could not.
He'll be 39 in the 2026 World Cup, Frank.
Yeah, that might be a problem. It's not really a problem right now because he's still in a good shape. I think he's younger than Ronaldo, and as the guy said, he proves every game that he plays that he can make the difference, that he can do again what he was able to do before, which is not the case of Ronaldo. To say the truth about Ronaldo, I think Ronaldo was somebody physically more demanding to his body than Messi has been doing during his career. And he had to change his game. And he did it very smartly at some point when he became really just a striker, a scorer, before instead of starting from the left side and scoring also. But yeah, he reaches an age where it's difficult to do what he used to do. Where Messi can do it again because sometimes you don't see him for 10 minutes and then he has the time to recover and then you see him appearing because he's 100% fit to do so. But within 3 years, you don't know. You don't know because you age quite quickly at that time and we all know how the process is and has not a bright future for anybody, even for Messi.